Ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome to California. Austin, Texas. Oh, ain't I a stinker? Welcome to Austin, Texas, where majority of the people that live here are from California, from what I heard. Nothing wrong with that. I would imagine these people that are now living here, in light of the forest wildfires in California, man, I bet you they're having a really thankful moment that they're not there no more, right? Can you imagine if I'm sure there are a dozen more people in California that was selling their houses, and somebody made an offer to their house. They turned it down because it was not to the customer's liking, and then the next day it all burns down. I can't imagine how bad that would feel. Like, oh man, why didn't I sell the house yesterday? We could have closed the house and blah blah. And I would imagine also that there are people that just bought the house. They just closed the house. I don't know, a day before, a week before. Probably who knows? Maybe there are some people that bought houses that haven't even had a chance to move in yet. And guess what? They owed a mortgage for, multi-million-dollar houses, which is probably a size of a garage, right? Multi-million-dollar houses in California are not. I don't know. You guys know the size of my house. I mean, I've showed you everything there is in my house, right? I would imagine some of that house in California or some other places are probably worth millions. But who knows? But still, can you imagine closing the house 3 days before the fire and it's all gone? And it's not like, oh, I'm not paying for it anymore. It's not there anymore. It's not like you're off the hook because the house is gone. Oh, what a devastating mistake. But the most amazing, now seriously, okay? Everybody's so shocked of how bad this California fires are. And no doubt it is the biggest catastrophe of U.S. history. But you know what surprises me the most? God's grace is amazing. It really is. It's amazing that it lasted this long. It's amazing that it hasn't happened sooner. The way they were running things, I'm surprised that it lasted this long. So the whole point, I guess, is God's grace is amazing, but it's not limitless. There's a limit to God's patience, right? But for those who are Christians, remember the word of the Lord. All things work out for good for those who are called and who love God. All things. What does all things mean? Everything works out for good. Those who are called according to his purpose. I was watching a YouTube video today about the last words of people that are in death row. Some were hanged, some were went through the firing squad, lethal injections. There was even one who, a week before his execution, died of natural causes. And for some reason, that made the family member of his victim really angry because he died. Can you imagine how deranged and how hateful you have to be? I know a thing or two about hate. It eats you up alive. It surely but slowly kills you in the inside. Man, oh man, it took me a long time to forgive somebody. I've been carrying that hate for over 30 years. And I just could not let go of it. So I prayed and prayed and prayed that the Lord would take it. Because I couldn't handle it. And it did. Anyway, one of the inmates said that how he thinks about being killed through an electric chair. Is he sad because he's being... And to his response is, hey, we all die. Well, is there a good way to die? You die, you die. How many of you, how many of you out there think about dying or death? How many of you think about the last moment of your life? I'm sure everybody does. I do, right? I can't think of a person that would. You have to be absolutely dead not to think about how you're gonna die or when you're gonna die and what's after death. Anyway, we have 64 more miles to go. So far, so good. With that, we'll catch you later. Have a good and godly day, everyone. Johnny B. Good here. Peace. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome to San Antonio, Texas. Hey, looks like we are down to 1.8 miles to our parking space. Our favorite parking spot. Whoa! The local time, as you can see, is 9:46. Temperature here is 53 degrees, 52. Our current odometer reading is 783,004.7. Break. What channel are you on? Oh, I'm on AM. I don't have them fancy gadgets, do that things. I just got a lonely 148 GTL.
Oh, Roger, on 148 GTL. Yeah, we're still here at AM. Yeah, my buddy and I were trying out FM over there.
Yeah, they call me Johnny Be Good on a worldwide mud duck radio. I'm over here at Interstate 35 and Rittiman Avenue Boulevard. You there?
I heard I'm over here, and you faded out on me again.
Yeah, I'm over here in I-35 and Rittiman Boulevard, where HEB is. Roger that. Alright, Johnny Be Good, 224 Worldwide Mud Duck Radio, signing off. You get the joke, right? Worldwide Mud Duck Radio? See, in a CB lingo, a mud duck is some CB radio that can't get out of the mud. A mud duck is a CB that is very weak and not working. Can't get out of the neighborhood. So it's a worldwide mud duck radio. Speaking of a worldwide mud duck radio, now you guys knew, or you guys know, that I had a Magnum S9. It's considered a big radio, not the biggest, but
yeah, I think double stars out there somewhere reading down.
it's considered a pretty decent radio. Well, it started smoking. In fact, it smoked a lot. I took it to a CB shop at the Petrol in Farragut, Tennessee, near Knoxville, to hopefully have it repaired. When he plugged it in, it started smoking, and so that was the end of that. Oops, I'm in the wrong. So before I gave it to him, it wouldn't work. It was just, it died, I think. I done passed it now. It's okay. We'll find another way. So anyway, it died, so I took it to him and have it repaired. Problem is, when he plugged it in, it started smoking. And he wanted about $250 for repair. And I'm thinking, yeah, I don't think so. Well, I don't need to go to my favorite parking space, do I? I can just stay right here. But you know what? I'm gonna turn around because the road seems to be leaning to the left. Well, if I could just find a place to turn around. So I am currently without a decent radio. A Cobra 148 GTL is by no means of a stretch of the imagination a big radio. I can't even. Sometimes though, sometimes when I skip talk, I can actually be heard in certain. You know what? This is good right here. This is beautiful right here. Yep. Sometimes when the right condition is good, I can actually talk some skip over, I don't know, different states. So, yeah. But there's a radio that I really wish I could get, but that's a topic for another time. For now, thank you for watching and good night. San Antonio, Texas. Alright, we have been assigned to door 78. 76. I still have that song playing in my head, the goodness of God. All my life you have been faithful. All my life you have been so, so good. Every breath that I am able, I will sing of the goodness of God. I love you, Lord, for your mercy never ends. You know, I don't know. Is it every human being that ever lived wishes that we could sing or play the guitar, play the piano? I mean, not like the Mariah Careys and Celine Dion's in the world, but enough to carry a tune, you know what I mean? '76. Wow, we're almost at the end here. Good news is it's in the middle, so we have a lot of swinging space. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome to San Antonio, Texas. We are at the shipper we picked up last week, which is officially, I don't know what their name is, but they handle the Starbucks lemon pound cake. We're picking this load up and headed to, where are we going? Capitol Heights, Maryland. I need some swinging space here. With that white truck parked there on the side, the narrow gate. Let's try this. Door 3, I think is it. Now is a good time to open the doors. Wow, looks like you got it all the way to the back. How much does it weigh?
I'm not sure about the weight. Just know it's 28 pellets.
Pretty light stuff, right? Cake and all that?
Cake.
Yeah. Alright everybody, we are loaded. be doing something different today. We're gonna take the northern route. We're gonna go up to Fort Worth, Dallas, and taking 40 to 81, 66 all the way to Washington, D.C. And I've also been warned by a driver that there's some kind of an ice storm coming down here on Interstate 10. So he's highly suggested that I go up north. And that's what we're gonna do.